for Harlan. The next swing and road trip. Try as they might, they've fallen behind the pack, but a chance here to reclaim some ground.
The Knicks, their season has been exactly the kind of misadventure their fans were afraid it might be.
Yeah, it's been ugly. I mean, we knew things were going to have to fall in the perfect place for them to contend, but nothing did.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. And New York, looking at who they've got. Prince, he's in at point guard. Robin Lopez out there with Porzingis. Then it's Anthony, and it's Aflalo in at the 2 spot. Count that one.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
New York moving the ball around. Henderson against Lopez. Lets it go from the wing. Henderson, no good. On defense, Portland. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And talk about a team that just never seemed to get into a rhythm offensively. It was just an ugly game to watch.
Yeah, that's an understatement. I mean, they didn't appear to have any kind of cohesiveness in terms of game plan. And they never figured out how to attack the defense in that.
Fires from deep. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
Prince against Lillard. Lopez dishes to Aflalo. And a wide open look for Freak. Knocks down the 3 ball. Prince has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Terry Stotts gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup, their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. And as Doris provided the details, guys, the way they plan to attack defensively will be key early on, won't it?
Absolutely. And if that's the strategy, they've got to be full of energy, full intensity right off the bat.
Can't go half-heartedly or halfway.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. For the New York Knicks, they come in off the loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And it's a tough game to lose. I mean, they actually put up a pretty solid effort, I thought. But when you're battling for a road win, even when you play hard, nothing's guaranteed.
Well, Greg, I think you've got to try to convert the positives. Take them into the momentum of your next game and use them for momentum, and then take what you did well and double down the efforts here tonight.
Here's Prince. The Blazers getting the bucket. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Prince.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Lillard attacking past the king. The second chance effort, and it's good on the way in.
The defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
The Trailblazers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And Lillard kicks to Henderson. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. Number 1, the Knicks.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Kaman. Noah Vonleh comes in for Davis. And Brooks subbed in for Gerald Henderson. The Knicks also changing it up. Larry Sanders is checked in for Lopez. Williams comes in for Porzingis. And it's Barbosa in for Aaron Aflalo. The drive by Brooks. Shot's good. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Williams passes to Carmelo. Barbosa kicks to Prince. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Prince has got 5.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
Lillard attacking. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Anthony left side. Back to Prince. And stolen by Lillard. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Lillard with the ball. Aminu with it. Now Anthony defending. Leonard dishes to Lillard. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Free throw good. Damian Lillard. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Biyombo's checked in.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Now here is Barbosa. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. New York moving it around. Prince misses.
Those are chances almost always, and the follows show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Here's Sanders, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Trailblazers leading by 5. Lillard attacking, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Knicks trail by 7. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Prince, that's for 2. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Lillard left side. Biyombo with the block. With 1 on the clock. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 7. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And now a chance to hear from point guard Damian Lillard as he explains his stoic demeanor on the floor. I would say, Clark, we probably shouldn't expect to see Lillard starring in any reality shows about his personal life.
I think that would be accurate. I mean, Lillard is a young man who is all about taking care of his business and doing what he needs to be doing. I mean, his reality is trying to live up to the expectations for him as important.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Prince, he's in at the point. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then there's Afflalo, and it's O'Quinn in at the 5, down low. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers was superb. He had 23 points, and we saw him moving the ball around on offense as well as hauling in the rebounds. A performance like this is what we've come to expect during this great run of his. Will we get another one tonight, guys?
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
And we played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Pass to Porzingis. And Afflalo kicks to Anthony. To the inside. Porzingis passes to Afflalo. The dish to Anthony. Here's O'Quinn. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play. And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for Anthony? He's getting around 16 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him, delivering night in and night out.
And, you know, that's what stars do. It isn't always about scoring 50 points. It's about making plays consistently.
And Portland making a change here. Aminu's checked in. Now here's Brooks. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland.
And he also was a table setter in that game, Kevin. Just an amazing job with his passing. Just a joy to watch that.
Let's take this chance to showcase the top setup man at the small forward position in the NBA. Carmelo Anthony fourth.
And these are some of the best teammates you're ever going to want. Very unselfish players at a position where you don't see
More than capable for it, but they much prefer to have everybody involved in the offense, and they go out of their way to try to make that happen.
Kaman's shot is good.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. A clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
Now here's Brooks, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
And Aflalo kicks to Prince. New York, no good that time either.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Knicks trail by 10. Anthony right side. He kicks it to O'Quinn. He's looking for Prince and finds him and hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. Prince has got 4 points this quarter.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
And Aminu kicks to Kaman. Elbow shot. Portland again missing.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Anthony dishes to Prince. Another miss by Prince.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Portland. Damian Lillard comes in for Aaron Brooks. And a new group in for the Knicks. Biyombo, he's checked in for Lopez. Sanders comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. Williams, he's checked in for Anthony. And it's Barbosa in for Aaron Aflalo. Now here's Sanders. Dishes to Williams. Kicks it to Prince. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Davis. It's stolen by Davis. Lillard attacking. To the middle, tipped away. Williams with the steal. Now here is Barbosa. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Leandro Barbosa gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Vonleh's checked in for Portland. Here's Lillard. And here's Henderson. He's coming off a 22-point game against Cleveland.
And also defensively, he was really aggressive. I mean, matter of fact, he had 4 steals over the course of that game.
Now here's Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls it from the elbow. Not enough on that one as it misses. Knicks trail by 9. Barbosa passes to Prince. Back to Barbosa. Some nice passing by New York here. Inside. Stolen by Henderson. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And there's Lillard on the assist by Henderson. 9 points for Damian Lillard.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
Feeds it to Aminu. Back to Lillard. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Can't hit. Now the Knicks take it the other way. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And it wasn't a matchup they fared well in last year, as they just couldn't figure this team out.
0-2 for them in this matchup last year, Greg. Both teams fighting every second of the way, trying to push into the playoff in their respective conferences.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now, here's Aminu. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. Here's Prince. Good work defensively by Lillard. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Leonard, no luck. Gets it off. Can't get it to go. That'll do it for the first half. It's the Trailblazers leading by 7. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Some ground for you to make up, no doubt, here in the first half. What are the areas you need to improve on to get back even with them?
Yo, honestly, Doris, these dudes are playing like a bunch of weaklings out here. I don't even know if the rest of the guys want to win as bad as I do, but they aren't playing like it. If everyone comes out with my intensity in the second half, we're going to be even in no time.
Wow, Kevin, not sure what to do with that one.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly.
All right, we've got some work to do, but it's not too late. Let's put our stamp on the second half. Now, a few things. The first thing is that our ball movement has been solid. Keep it up. I want to see that ball continue.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Freak really making a difference here.
How about the magic touch he had on display there in that first half in terms of finding his teammates? Just a plethora of assists.
Plethora, you're going deep into that dictionary of yours, man. It's not a common occurrence with this guy, though. Typically, he's more of a finisher, but that's not been the case in this one.
Damian Lillard out there with Henderson. Then there's Al-Farouq Aminu. And there's Davis. And it's Kaman in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Anthony. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
That's good. Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Portland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Lillard attacking. Takes it off the glass. Lillard's got 11 points.
Getting the half off to a good start here already with some penetration.
Anthony scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And Aminu kicks to Lillard. There's the pass to Henderson. Back to Lillard. Shoots. And he overshot that one, missing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their 3-point shooting this past month. Number 1, the Knicks.
I tell you what, when you have a month like this, the way they've been shooting it, you feel like the basket is 3 times.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Post, rotate over, and make your presence felt.
For Damian Lillard. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. 4th in assists and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And, you know, it's his lightning quick hands that have made him one of the best at taking the ball away from opponents. He's also got excellent anticipation.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. Davis sets a screen. Kaman dishes to Lillard. To the middle. And it's Brooks. That time on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Miami. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, there's the Knicks just way behind.
And seeing where the Knicks are, this season has to really become a wake-up call for them moving forward. If they didn't recognize before this year that they didn't have the talent to compete in this league, they sure as heck better recognize it now.
Well, I would certainly hope so. I mean, it's been hard to watch this team struggle as much as they have throughout most of this season. Just absolute domination in this one for Prince. He's got 14 points and 6 assists.
And guys, he's been making play after play on both ends of the floor.
No let up in him, and that's mindset. That's not just physical tenacity, but that's a mental tenacity, too, that he brings to the court.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Good work defensively by Lillard. Portland leading by 4. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. The drive by Brooks, and it's sent back by Lopez. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Davis, the pass to Brooks. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Kaman kicks to Harkless. Pulls up on the wing. Lillard again missing. Knicks trail by 4. Prince dishes to Carmelo. Back to Prince. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Prince has got 17 now.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
They get it back.
Fellas, that's exactly the job the big guy has to do for him. Contest every rebound.
Here's Aflalo. And he hits it to tie the game up. Aflalo's got his first basket of the night.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that was a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money. It's no doubt. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
The clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
To the inside, Anthony, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Davis with a screen on Aflalo. Jumper off the screen. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Knicks have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the 3rd. A 75% clip. Lopez kicks to Anthony. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, their passing has been picturesque. A thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Leonard, he's checked in for Kaman. And Vonleh subbed in for Ed Davis. Passes to Leonard. The feet of Vonleh. to halt the run, and that's off the glass and in.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. And let's step aside for a minute to look at some of the point guards who have been doing a whole lot more than passing lately. They're the top scorers at that position over the last 10 games. Freak is second. Damian Lillard third.
Well, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded players in our league. I mean, to see those kinds of scoring numbers from the point guard position is crazy.
Yeah, and that's the age we're living in right now. I mean, it's not uncommon to see a point guard lead his team in scoring, which used to be almost unheard of. And these guys here are all capable of carrying the scoring load for their team on any given night.
Harkless the pass to Lillard. Here's Brooks, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Freak. The Trailblazers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight, and the first one drops. So for the Trailblazers, Aminu comes in for Maurice Harkless, and it's Henderson for Lillard. And both free throws good for Brooks. New York trailing. Williams dishes to Prince. Back to Williams. He feeds it to Sanders. Prince kicks to Barbosa. Pass to Sanders. Down low. To the paint. Leonard with the steal.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
Here's Henderson. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Henderson's got 8 points.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
And the dunk by Biyombo.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Henderson with the screen for Brooks. They set the pick to the left wing. Aminu the pass to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. And again, it's Portland converted.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Down low. Great D that time from Leonard. Brooks. Shot is off. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. Chris Kaman is checked in for Portland. Lillard comes in for Aaron Brooks. The Knicks also changing it up. Lopez comes in for Larry Sanders. And Freak subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Prince in at point guard. Porzingis is out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Anthony, and it's Aflalo in at the 2-guard spot. That's good. Henderson's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Trailblazers.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Not lacking in confidence, and I really like that. Sometimes you see teams get conservative once they get a lead, playing not to lose.
Lillard attacking. Here's Aminu. No good with the triple.
Move it. Move it.
Knicks trail by 5. Anthony in the corner. Lopez a screen. On its way from Aflalo for 2. The second effort, Prince lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Prince has got 10 points in just the second half. Lillard dishes to Aminu. Back to Lillard. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Trailblazers leading by 3. He dishes it to Henderson. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got assist number 5 here tonight.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Now Kaman. And Aminu kicks to Lillard. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Prince, the pass to Carmelo. Open jump shot off the mark. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Aminu misses. Knicks trail by 5. And now the Knicks on the break, and it's good. And that's 15 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Here's Kaman. It's rebounded by New York. Prince has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Stops, pops, and Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Prince. 17 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Lillard attacking. The rebound by Prince. Prince has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Anthony dishes to Lopez. And a follow wide open. He shoots. Good on the triple. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Anthony's got the lead up to 4 now for the Knicks. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what Terry Stotts had to say in his huddle. The three-pointers obviously have been hurting them, and he told his players, we've simply got to play them tighter on the perimeter. We can't afford to give them these wide-open looks. Kevin?
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag it. A very hot shooting second half has seen them bring that field goal percentage way up.
Yeah, and they're cruising right now, looking to add to the lead.
All right, I want everyone to give it up for your freezer dancers.
And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And stolen by Prince.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid. Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
I agree with you. I mean, and now that we're moving deeper into the fourth, it's really the point where they add a few more points to the lead, and I think they can put this thing away and consider it over. They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Their defensive backcourt has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part, and I'm not talking about leaving Collins.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy. But I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
They get it back. Davis. And the shot is good.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about knees, my man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Prince outside. And he gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 7.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
Lillard misses. New York with the ball. Anthony drives in, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. So no problem for New York as they get the win.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He had a triple-double tonight, which is a perfect example of how strong his play has been. The fact that this is yet another triple-double game for him is a true mark of his consistency playing at the highest level. Let's go to Kenny. What'd you think about his performance?
It's not too often you see a guy crack 15 assists in a game. That's how in tune he was. Just great anticipation, great understanding of every defense that they threw at him. Exactly the kind of game a team wants from its point guard.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
Hey guys, on today's episode of NBA 2K TV, we show you some never-before-seen footage from this season. Of course, you can earn some VC with 2K TV Interactive and show off your 2K TV features. Tune in now.
You notice I didn't even say that word. What's that word?
Hey guys, on today's episode of NBA 2K TV, we show you some never-before-seen footage. Of course, you can earn some VC with 2K TV Interactive and show off your 2K fake submissions. Tune in now.
You notice I didn't even say that word. What's that word?
Hey guys, on today's episode.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the New York Knicks going up against the Detroit Pistons. Well, for Detroit, they dropped the first matchup against this squad. They'll try to even the series in tonight's game. Well, Freak was recently selected to be a part of All-Star Weekend. Very big honor for him, and I'm sure there will be a lot expected of him. You guys have both been involved with All-Star Weekend. What's it like? What's going through their heads right now?
Well, the most important thing you have to do is just enjoy the weekend. It's going to be a lot of superstars there. It's going to be a lot of things going on. You just have to go, perform, let them know who you are. The fans voted you in. Got to give them a great show.
Yeah, but I think, guys, if you're there, you can't get caught up with all of the hype and everything and all the star watching. I think you're there to be the star, not to see the stars. So you have to go in there and perform and let people remember you. Shaq always did that.
A wonderfully symmetrical skyline you have to love downtown Detroit. It's an Eastern Conference matchup as the New York Knicks come into town in this one. Coming in off the road, the Pistons are back in Detroit for this game. And, of course, Tyler Hansbrough, he won't be an option for them.
You know, what the trade means to me, guys, is they think some of their younger players are ready to spread their wings and take on a little more responsibility. They're going to get more minutes for those guys and allow them to see a little more playing time.
Clearly a forward-thinking deal, you know, and even if his aren't the biggest shoes to fill, it still puts a lot of pressure on your young guys. And let's see if they're ready to fill that void.
So the New York starting five: Prince, he's in at point guard. Anthony out there with Porzingis. Then there's Sanders. And it's Afflalo in at the shooting guard position.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Here is Jennings. Following the basket by Freak, it's Jennings with the drive. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Here's Anthony. Brandon Jennings with the rebound.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to
game.
And guys, they could have won that. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at him wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
Now here's Anthony following the miss by Jennings. From deep, Prince. Shot is no good. The Pistons have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Singler dishes to Jennings. Singler with a screen on Prince. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Anthony. Prince, the pass to Afflalo. Misses from close range.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And Lamb kicks to Jennings. Johnson sets the screen for Jennings. Buries the long-range jumper. Jennings has got 6.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Prince's shot is good. Most of the NBA will be taking a breather during the All-Star weekend, but Freak will be part of the action. Clark, as we know, in a big way.
In a real big way. I mean, he's slated to take part in multiple events, Kevin, during the All-Star weekend. Not sure how he'll do in all of those, but should make for an exciting weekend for him.
Kept alive, and Adams kicks to Lamb. Money from the wing. Lamb's got his first bucket of the night. Knicks trail by 4. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
And while we got a chance, let's get some numbers for Prince. 7th in assists, 11th in three-point field goal percentage, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And, you know, his floor awareness, undeniable. You know, as you pointed out, he's great at drawing the defense and then making the perfect pass in stride.
Knicks on defense. Following the basket by Jeremy Lamb. And again, Brandon Jennings for 3. Jennings has got 9.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Lamb. In the game against Chicago, very impressive. Off the pick. The rebound by Prince. And certainly Freak has established himself as one of the up-and-coming stars. He'll be going up against others in the Rising Stars game.
Yeah, exciting to see all the young talent on the same floor during All-Star Weekend, and Freak and others making sure the NBA keeps that pipeline of stars full.
And what a year it's been for Freak. It hasn't gone unnoticed as he'll be part of the All-Star game. What a dream come true for him.
And you certainly can't argue against Freak. He earned his spot on the All-Star squad, Kevin. Making that roster is one of the hardest things to do, and his play this year has been outstanding.
This shouldn't be a shock to anyone with the way he's been shooting this year, but it's just been confirmed that Freak Clark will be part of the three-point contest.
You know, he's got a nice stroke, Kevin, so I can see him doing well in the three-point contest. Takes some endurance to put up 25 shots in a short amount of time, so he's going to have to do a little work to get ready for that aspect of it.
And a big part of this weekend for the players is just getting to hang out with their peers in a non-competitive environment. I think, Clark, that I heard Freak was invited to relax with some of the big guns.
Yeah, it was Freak, Curry, Harden, and Davis all hanging out this All-Star weekend. As much as these guys compete on the hardwood, it's kind of nice to get together within the fraternity of the league and just enjoy each other. Doesn't happen a lot, but it's kind of cool to see when it does.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Pachulia, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Ilyasova comes in for Amir Johnson. Johnson, he's checked in for Singler. And it's Jackson in for Lamb.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Now here's Jennings. Another key contributor to that nice win against Chicago. And the basket by Johnson.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
On the wing, Williams, defended by Ilyasova. Williams dishes to Prince. To the left side wing. Williams passes to Lopez. And stolen by Jennings. An even 3-on-3 break. They set the screen. And that one comes up a bit short.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And a wide open look for Freak. Off target from outside. Pistons leading by 4. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Jackson has the open look. No good on the 3. Now Prince. Coming off a solid outing against Portland. Anthony kicks to Prince. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. And it's 6 points for Prince.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Jennings cannot hit.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons.
Here's Freak now on being selected to his first All-Star game. What do you think, Clark, about his All-Star selection?
Well, I think it was deserved, Kevin. I mean, the All-Star game is the who's who of the NBA, and you want your best guys front and center for that showcase, and he deserved it. He definitely qualified for it.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
Every time down the floor, it seems they're knocking down the triple.
Ilyasova out there with Nogueira. Then there's Jackson. Then it's Jeremy Lamb. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers delivered quite the performance. He finished with 28 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high. Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assist.
Offensive rebound, Nogueira, and it's good. Fought through contact, gets the shot, he'll go to the free throw line.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
So for the Pistons, Adams comes in for Ilyasova, and Kyle Singler subbed in for Johnson. Prince's shot is good. And Detroit has possession. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
Yeah, and when you think about it, really sloppy basketball being played by them, and they recognize that had they played a cleaner game, they could have gotten the win.
Detroit making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Biyombo in the post. Adams on him. No one near him. Almost, but it rolls out. The Pistons leading. Lamb with the ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. It's Jackson with the drive. Singler, no good.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And that one's good.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior. And
He probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Now here's Jackson. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Adams' shot is good.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
So for New York, their last game, a win against the Trailblazers.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And a new group in for the Knicks. Robin Lopez, Biyombo. Porzingis comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Barbosa in for Aaron Aflalo. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Singler. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field. Here's Prince. 16 points for him. Here's Porzingis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Porzingis has got it all tied up now for the Knicks. Detroit's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Barbosa against Jackson. Again, the Pistons score.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Now here's Jennings. 9 points in the game so far from 12 feet out. And it's sent back by Lopez. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Prince. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Prince has got 20.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Deflects the pass. The wide open look here for Anthony. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Now it's a 5-point Knicks lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Lopez with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. Let's take a look at some of the leaders of the NBA. These point guards have been shooting lights out during the last month. Freak, third.
As a point guard, you want to create the best possible shot every trip down the floor. And given the way these guys have shot the ball, it's not a bad idea every now and then for them to go it alone.
Well, they're not going to do that, though. I mean, even as deadly as they are from the field, they're always looking to set up their teammates first.
He had a nice open look right there. 6 points for Johnson.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Barbosa kicks to Prince, shoots from the block, and the Knicks good for 2.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Pistons trail by 4. And here's Jennings. 9 points in the game so far. Pachulia, the shot's good on the assist by Jennings.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And he gets it to go.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Deep 2 from Jennings. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Knicks out front. They lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills.
All right, fellas, still anyone's ball game right now. A few things from the first half. Number 1, I love the teamwork we're seeing out of you guys. We're tearing them to shreds with our passing at the offensive end.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
New York leading by 4. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And New York looking at who they've got. Prince, he's in at the point. Sanders out there with Porzingis. Then it's Anthony, and it's Aflalo in at the 2 spot. No one near Jennings as he lets it fly. The three-pointer off the mark. The Knicks shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. A shot by Prince. Here's Sanders. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and 1.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Pistons trail by 4. Feeds it to Lamb. Puts it up from 12. No good off the back of the rim.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Here's Singler. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Anthony. The Knicks leading by 6. Aflalo with it. And Jennings picks him up defensively.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
Aflalo against Jennings. Aflalo dishes to Prince. Here's Porzingis. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. This is his first chance at the line tonight. That free throw good from Porzingis. He hits both from the stripe. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Lamb passes to Jennings. Inside, and Singler kicks to Lamb. Johnson sets the screen for Lamb. Inside, 5 on the clock. Good! Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation. And a moment to see numbers for Aflalo. He's averaging 7 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And the numbers won't wow you, but each and every night.
Yeah, great hustle. Does all mentor you got to have on your team.
And New York making a change here. Biombo's checked in. That drops.
Assistant, Aaron Aflalo.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
In the break, guys, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He used the word patience several times in describing what he'd like to see from their offense. It's not a run-and-gun approach he wants from them. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Cav, it'll be interesting.
All right, Doris. Jennings kicks to Adams. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 4 assists in the game. The Knicks leading by 6. Inside, here's Prince. Lays it up and banks it in. Prince has got 4 this quarter.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Adams dishes to Singler. Prince against Jennings. 6 on the shot clock. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Jennings has got 11 points.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have. They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Kicks to Adams. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Looking at the game Adams has been having, he has 8 points and a steal.
The Pistons have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. A different look here for Detroit. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Johnson. Johnson comes in for Singler, and Reggie Jackson subbed in for Lamb. And then for New York, Lopez comes in for Biyombo, and it's Williams in for Porzingis. Anthony drives in. Misfires after coming off the pick.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Pistons have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
And the season numbers.
Pistons trail by 10. We've got Johnson. Jeremy Lamb out there with Jackson. Then it's Amir Johnson. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
And Sanders kicks to Prince. To the paint. Here's Lopez. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Lopez has got the lead. Back up to 10 now for the Knicks. The Pistons shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Lamb passes to Jackson. There's the pick. Off the pick. And he gets it to go. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending him.
Here's Lamb. The shot is off. Excellent D there from Aflalo. The Knicks leading by 10. Anthony with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Prince misses. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Jackson dishes to Adams. Johnson against Anthony. Good work defensively by Anthony. The Knicks shooting a scorching 68% in the game. Prince, that's for 2. And again, it's New York.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Outside Jackson. And he makes good on the layup.
Reggie Jackson for 2.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Prince kicks to Anthony. Prince, the pass to Carmelo. And it's blocked by Adams. Anthony against Johnson. Pass to Jackson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Lamb dishes to Johnson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And Aflalo kicks to Anthony. Here's Prince and Jackson with the block.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Johnson can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 8. Prince, the pass to Aflalo. Here's Sanders, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
And stolen by Prince. On up the court. Carmelo throws it down. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh? Singler, he's checked in for Johnson. Porzingis, he's checked in for New York. Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And he uses the glass on the layup. Porzingis has got the lead up to 12 now for the Knicks.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy said to the team. He said, listen, we've come this far. Now we've got to lay it on the line to get a win. I know we can do it. So show them what you got and let's make it happen. Guys, we'll see if they can do it.
And thank you for that, Doris. Here's Johnson. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Stolen by Jackson, and Lamb with a clear path to the hoop. And Singler kicks to Jackson.
What a stellar outing in this one for Jackson. He's got 10 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
He really has, Clark. Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man.
Both free throws good from Jackson. They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch their breath. Yep. Right. That's good. And it's 8 points for Larry Sanders.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Detroit, no good that time either.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Aflalo dishes to Prince. Johnson over to help. Prince the pass to Aflalo. 6 to shoot. Anthony in the corner. Pulls up. That's short off the rim. Pistons trail by 10. Dishes it to Jackson. 1:12 left to play in the final quarter. No good from Lamb.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for New York.
And Clark, their hard work on the glass paid off.
You know, they both are excellent rebounding teams. I thought it was a tough battle underneath both ways.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
They're going to close them out for the second time this year. This gives them a season series lead of 2-0 with just 1 game left to play against the Pistons.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Prince. There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
Jackson kicks to Lamb. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 30 seconds left in the fourth. Clark, they're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, and they don't need to do anything to reinvent the wheel here. I mean, just take time off the clock and squeeze the orange. Don't turn it over.
And stolen by Singler.
This game's finally gotten away from them.
Yeah, it certainly has. I mean, there's not really much they can do at this point.
Fires from deep. But they'll get another chance. Adams dishes to Jackson. Singler for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. So it's New York picking up the win. The
2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
I think his efficiency from the field was the biggest factor in this win. He made over.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan.
You were a beast on the boards tonight. Was it frustrating that your teammates weren't pulling their weight?
Nah, we were all working hard out there. The ball just bounced my way a few extra times tonight. No need to read any more into that. Sheesh. Next question, please.
When you score like you did tonight, do you feel like you could go 1-on-5 and still get yours?
Well, it's important to have confidence in your game, but no one ever got anywhere playing 1-on-5. I was feeling it tonight, but tomorrow it'll probably be somebody else. It's just the nature of the game, you know?
So, you've been selected to play in the All-Star game next month. Do you feel like you were deserving of the selection?
That's a strange way to ask that question. So I'll just say that it's an honor to have been chosen. And I'm excited to get the chance to go out and represent this team and these fans. The All-Star game has always been one of the highlights of the year for me ever since I was a little kid. It's a great feeling to know I'll get to be a part of it this year. So that's it, I guess. Looking forward to it.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And Oklahoma City is where we'll be going just moments from now as the Thunder will be going up against the New York Knicks. Looking at the last game for New York, it was a win against Detroit. These guys are playing good basketball with 7 wins in their last 10 games, and they like their chances tonight. And with a few moments here, we've seen a lot of coaching turnover. When you played, Shaq, what did you like in a coach, and what set the good ones apart?
Well, my coach had to be a triple OC. He had to be over calm, over cool, over collective. Especially with all the media whirlwind in L.A., Phil Jackson is that guy. He kept things cool and collected in the locker room. He was a triple OC.
Triple OC, almost like a triple OG. But I'll tell you, great coaches have great relationships with their players. And those relationships go far beyond basketball. Most great coaches would talk to you 20% basketball, 80% life.
Triple OC.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. The New York Knicks come into this one after a win against the Pistons in Detroit.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. The crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Prince in at point guard. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then there's Aflalo, and it's Lopez in at the center position. Now here's Westbrook. Ibaka, the wing jumper, off target. Outside Anthony. Pass to Porzingis. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. And here now the Thunder. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. After a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Now here's Westbrook. Following the miss by Freak, Ibaka goes in, and he gets it to go.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Here's Porzingis. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Anthony. Drills the baseline jumper.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Now, here's Meeks. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against San Antonio. Taken away by Anthony. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. The shot no good. Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. Doris?
He said a big part of this game will depend on how well they can slow down Carmelo Anthony. He added with his size and shooting ability, he can score inside and out. We're going to try a couple different coverages and show him different looks over the course of the game to try to keep him off balance. And guys, I guess we'll see how it works. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Prince kicks to Anthony. Back to Prince. Uncovered. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Prince has got his first basket.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Now Meeks. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Ibaka sets the pick for Durant. The feed to Westbrook. That's blocked by Prince. Second chance shot. Outside for Durant. Launches it. It's rebounded by Porzingis. For New York, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. These are the top distributors of the basketball for the last 10 games, as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Freak is second.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
Larry Sanders is checked in for Robin Lopez. Meeks passes to Westbrook. And the rejection by Sanders. The shot's good from Cantor.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Here's Prince. Drops in the layup for 2.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Durant kicks to Westbrook. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. And the Thunder with some changes. Mitch McGary's checked in for Enes Kanter. Boozer comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Derek Williams, he checked in for New York. Barbosa comes in for Aaron Aflalo. Now, here's Meeks. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Prince dishes to Sanders. Payne in the post, guarded by Prince. Meeks outside. The rebound by Prince. Prince has got his 4th rebound in this one. Barbosa passes to Prince. Drains it from beyond the arc. Prince has got 7 points in the game.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And Meeks kicks to Payne. Right side Durant. Beyond the arc. And there's Payne. That's good on the assist by Durant.
And he answers right back with a 3 of his own.
Watch out now, Suki. We got a duel shaping up right here. This could be mano-mano for a little while.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of this. And that one falls for Prince.
It's been a nice game for Prince. He's already up to 8 points and also a block shot.
It's all him today. He's got more points than the rest of the team combined.
You know, it's really hard to fathom that, to wrap your head around it. I mean, what an unbelievable offensive performance.
And the Thunder making a change here. Waiters is checked in. Now here's Waiters. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Charity stripe shot, and that is good. Waiters got his first points of the night.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Williams kicks to Sanders. And there's the 3-second violation.
Now we get a chance to check out Kevin Durant. The past month has been surreal. 4th in scoring and such a great distributor and decision maker among the top 10 in assists per game.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers, always up to the challenge. Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for New York. Knicks have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Back to Barbosa. New York moving it around. Prince dishes to Biyombo. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got his first 2 points.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets with the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Durant, the pass to Payne. From deep. And Serge Ibaka, becoming known for his shooting ability now. He talked about the confidence his team. Well, if you wonder how much difference a coach can make for a player, there it is, huh?
You heard it in Serge's voice, too. That confidence has already been planted in him. That voice telling him, shoot the ball, is now in his own head. He's going to be just fine.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Just almost an intimidating factor when you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
Well, what happens is shooters begin to start looking for the shot block, and it does intimidate.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineup. Taking a look at the Thunder. On the perimeter, it's Waiters and Durant. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Kanter. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons just played phenomenal. He had 30 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Lopez with the ball. It's Ibaka picking him up. Deflects the pass. Meeks with the steal. And now it's Waiters running. He can go all the way. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
That one is no good. Thunder trailing by 3. Pass to Meeks. No good. Excellent D there from Aflalo. The Knicks shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. It's Anthony with the drive. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. The 19-foot shot. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Great shooters, boy, can they make or break you down the stretch. Here's the league's top shooters right now. Third is Carmelo Anthony.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
And the Knicks making a change here. Sanders is checked in.
Kevin, let's take a look at what the Oklahoma Thunder did over the last month in the league ranking. 5th in assists, 5th for free throw shooting, and they are in the top 10 in team points per game.
And let's go back to their place in terms of the assists. Cracking into the top 5 for me is an illustration of the cohesiveness with which they play offensively. No doubt this team's on the same page.
Prince kicks to Anthony. Westbrook with the steal. From 20 feet out, buries the jump shot. Westbrook's got his second bucket tonight.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Prince outside. He kicks to a Flalo. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Out to Ibaka. The tray. The rebound by Prince.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Back to Anthony. It's Prince on the wing. Down low. Sanders' shot is off.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
There's a screen by Canada. Here's Ibaka, and it's in. That's points.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know,
it's a tie game.
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
I mean, I'm trying to. I know we're a lot tougher to play when we can limit second chances and get a lot of one-on-ones on defense. I think we should be able to keep it going next half as well. Yeah.
Your mindset is working. Well done. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
All right, fellas, still anyone's ball game right now. A few things from the first half. Well, we've established a clear dominance on the interior at the offensive end. And until they prove they can stop our inside game, we have to continue to pound it into the post. There was nice rhythm to our transition game. We got some important points on the break. I think we keep the tempo brisk in the second half. All right, listen, I'm putting no restrictions on you guys in terms of pace. If you think the opportunity is there to get out and run, go for it. Why not? This game shouldn't be as close as it is. We're the better team. You know it, I know it, and they know it. Now let's get out there and prove it.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Just in attack mode, he was able to get in the lane at will in that first half.
Yeah, it really was aggressive attacking basketball at its finest. I mean, really a lot of fun to watch.
And on the floor for Derek Fisher as we get into the second half, Prince, he's in at the point. Anthony out there with Porzingis. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's a Flalo in at the shooting guard. Meeks with it. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Durant. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. New York shooting wonderfully up to this point. 67%. Anthony dishes to Prince. So they take the lead. Prince has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for New York. Oklahoma City trailing. And here's Meeks. Cantor with a screen on Prince. It's Westbrook with the drive. Missed inside.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Prince, the pass to Porzingis. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Here's Oklahoma City. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Westbrook, the basket good off the assist from Durant. And that's 13 points for Russell Westbrook. New York leading by 3. Prince kicks to Lopez. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Westbrook against Prince. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Ibaka's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Count that one.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Meeks dishes to Westbrook. Kicks it to Ibaka. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ibaka's got 4 points in the quarter.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Anthony, the pass to Prince. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. Here's our 2K leader. Board with the list of the teams that have been on fire from beyond the arc over the past month. Number 1, the Knicks.
And right now, their three-point shooters are in terrific rhythm. I mean, they've put on a display here from long range.
Prince kicks to Anthony. Back to Prince. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Prince. Prince has got his 4th assist in this one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
It's stolen by Ibaka. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Durant.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Anthony dishes to Prince. Back to Anthony. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And, Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Prince against Westbrook. 4 on the shot clock. Tries from 10. Misses off the left iron.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
A follow goes in. Lopez kicks to Prince. Pass to Porzingis. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Waiters, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Payne comes in for Russell Westbrook. The Knicks also changing it up. Biombo, he's checked in for Lopez. Sanders comes in for Porzingis. And it's Barbosa in for Aaron Aflalo.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Payne with it. Guarded now by Prince. There's a screen by Cantor. Durant kicks to Waiters. Offline with his three. New York leading by 5. Outside Anthony. Back to Prince. To the inside. Kicks it out to Barbosa. And a wide open look for Sanders. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him. Because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work them over the rest of the game. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Payne passes to Ibaka, and that one's good. Ibaka's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar. You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability.
Back to Waiters for 3. The shot is off. Now the Knicks take it the other way. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
An East-West showdown, only one of 2 games between these squads.
And because of that, the time is now to seize control of the matchup. We'll see who strikes first. Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
Ibaka sets the pick for Durant. Back to Ibaka. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the 4th. The Knicks leading by 8. Carlos Boozer out there with McGarry. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant. And it's Meeks in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And for the Thunder, they're shooting at 50% in a decent crew. Dishes it to Westbrook. Here's Boozer. Knicks with the rebound. Prince has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Westbrook against Prince. Westbrook drives in. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Prince dishes to Aflalo. Prince kicks to Lopez. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Here's Durant. Again, Durant missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Aflalo, no good.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Again, Durant missing. New York leading by 12. Lopez passes to Porzingis. The dish to Lopez. McGarry with the steal. Westbrook kicks to Meeks. Oklahoma City moving it around. Left side Boozer. Takes it from 10. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Williams dishes to Prince. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Lopez with the bucket.
Guys, he's having a ball out there. I mean, we knew going in that he'd have an advantage on the glass, but I didn't think he could be this dominant. What a difference.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
And Meeks kicks to Durant. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Complete domination. What a game for Lopez. He's got 13 points and 2 rebounds. This is something special. I mean, he hasn't missed a single shot.
It's really hard to put in words just what he's doing out on the floor.
Both free throws good from Lopez. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Thunder trailing by 14. And Westbrook, here we go. Boozer wide open, he fires. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. And it's 6 points for Carlos Boozer. Here's Lopez. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for Carlos Boozer. And a switch here also for New York. Anthony's checked in. Westbrook drives in, and he gets it to go.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Feeds to Lopez. Anthony, the pass to Prince. Back to Anthony. He dishes it to Prince. Shot clock at 6. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling. They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Enes Kanter's checked in for the Thunder. Westbrook against Prince, and the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Shoots off the screen.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
And you know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
It's stolen by Ibaka. Here's Durant. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Here's Meeks. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 9 assists now tonight. The Knicks leading by 11. Here's Prince. And the rejection by Ibaka. It's Durant on the wing. And Durant gets double teamed. The leaner inside.
What a game it's been for Westbrook. 15 points and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Porzingis. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. And it's out of bounds for the Knicks as New York retains possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
It's stolen by Ibaka. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. Prince with the defensive effort. The Knicks with the lead. Anthony left side. Misses the layup.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but, man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Out to the wing. Porzingis passes to Prince. Drops one in from the wing. And the Knicks lead by 11.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
6 on the shot clock. The pass to Meeks. Off target with his 3. And the Knicks with possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Kicks it out to Prince. Passes it to Porzingis. Anthony dishes to Prince. Shoots. Nice D from Durant. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They came in here and took care of it.
Carmelo.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Hard enough for most players to get a triple-double in any game, but he does it yet again. He delivered some serious all-star caliber basket. And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself.
Hey guys, on today's episode of NBA 2K TV, we show you some never-before-seen footage this season. Of course, you can earn some VC with 2K TV Interactive and show off your thanks submissions. Tune in now.
You notice I didn't even say that word. What's that word?
Hey guys, on today's episode of NBA 2K TV, we show you some never-before-seen footage from this season. Of course, you can earn some VC with 2K TV Interactive and show off your 2K TV thanks submissions. Tune in now.
HBK.
You notice I didn't even say that word.
On today's episode of NBA 2K TV, we show you some never-before-seen footage from this season. Of course, you can earn some 2K TV Interactive and
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second-year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight. These young guys are all capable of making a spectacular play at any given time. And I got a feeling we'll see plenty of them here tonight.
Absolutely.
Well, without question. I mean, if this game has taught us anything over the last few years, over the years in general, it's there isn't a highlight reel big enough to capture all of the incredible high-flying action.
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court right now for the Stars. We've got Hezonja, and it's Black in at the center, filling out the middle.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional careers. And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Here's Russell. The Stars making the shot.
The ball, sticking too much.
Here's Prince. Can't get it to go. Now the Stars take it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
A lot of great plays being made here on the defensive end.
That indeed is a rarity. The highlights are almost always on the offensive end of the floor in this event.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And that's Evans penetrating. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Prince kicks to Towns. 9 feet out. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
That's good.
Oh, such a field shot there. The floater.
The Elites leading. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, I briefly spoke with David Blatt. We talked about his roster of players for the Rising Stars Challenge, and he said, I look at this group, and top to bottom, this could be the players who are the faces of the NBA in a few years. Everyone here just oozes talent and will be dominating the league in a short time. He just might be right, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. The Stars trail by 4. Pass to Hezonja. Right wing. Here's Erhan. From outside, off the mark. Prince, the pass to Russell. Back to Prince. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Okafor kicks to Prince. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Johnson.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
On the floor for the Stars, we've got Lyles, and it's Hezonja in at the shooting guard position.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Lyles no good. Now the Elites with it. Prince kicks to Winslow. Lets it go from 14. Prince misses.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Kicks it to Black. From outside the arc, counts the bucket. Black's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Okafor gets the bucket.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
The Stars trailing. On the wing, Evans, covered by Okafor. Releases from the wing and drills it. Hazanya's got 6. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. The pass to Winslow. Okafor dishes to Prince. Back to Okafor. Evans with some nice D. A tight game here in New York. Here's Hazanya. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 8.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Okafor gets the bucket.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Okafor's gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Here's Russell. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Pass to Hazanya. He dishes it to Black. All alone. Another shot. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Good on both. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Prince, the pass to Okafor. Russell kicks to Prince. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Prince has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, full court, man-to-man defense here.
And this will put both the offense and the defense to the test.
Here's Hazanya. He's got 10. Shot clock at 6. The Stars again missing. And here's Russell. Prince outside. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Hazanya. Johnson left side. Here's Erhan. The Stars again missing.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Evans up top. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take it.
And we're through.
All right, fans, get loud for your elite.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Rising Stars Challenge, where the NBA's youngest, brightest stars take the stage.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
Prince in at shooting guard. Okafor out there with Towns. Then it's Russell. And it's Craig in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Prince kicks to Russell. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
The Elites trailing. And a wide-open look for Freak. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists in the game. So it's the Stars now. Here's Hazanya. He's got 10. Evans outside. Here's Azania, guarded by Prince. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one is on Towns. The Stars haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Feeds it to Prince. That's tipped. Stolen by Evans. Passes it to Johnson. For the three. Elites with the rebound. Prince has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
It's been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. A tough start.
Russell, no good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Evans at the elbow. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Tries it from 19, and the bank shot is good. Black's got 9.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's 1 of their first 4 here in the third.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And here's Prince outside. The Elites with another miss.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
It's deflected.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Down low, here's Okafor. Soft touch off the glass. Okafor's got the game tied up here for the Elites.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
All right, fans, get loud. We go. Elite dance crew.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. He said their plan was to run their offense through Okafor. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
On the clock, Earhart. The three-pointer, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Evans outside. Johnson the screen. There's a good screen. Three-pointer. And once again off the mark by the Stars.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trigger. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
And you can see, Clark, that he has garnered the attention of the defense here. They are not going to allow him to get those kinds of looks.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find some, you're right. Out to the right wing. Here's Erhan. Again, the miss by the Stars.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Prince outside. Fades. Another miss by Prince.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly, that's the right look. The decision was good, he just didn't execute.
Pass to Azania. Puts up a three. Can't hit. Prince with the defensive effort.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Here's Azania. He's got 11. There's the screen. Trying to get back on track. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. The Elites leading by 9. On the court for the Stars. We've got Johnson, and it's Black in at the 4. Here's Prince. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Now the pass to Hazania. Evans, a screen on Prince. Here's Erhan, drilled from 11 feet out.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim. Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard.
There's the screen. And stolen by Russell. Back to Prince. Another miss by Prince.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
And that one's good.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
And Towns the bucket on the assist by Prince. Prince has got his 7th assist in the game. The Stars trail by 10. Pass to Hazania. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
He's been to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
Craig, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the Elites lead by 10.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Elites.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, and the other thing also is tonight they've been able to get to the free throw line consistently and also convert big points from the charity stripe.
When you're hot, you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Okafor. He's got 16 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
They really do. He is not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, you know he's going to be there to fight for it.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
And the rejection by Evans.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
Exactly, because they've made enough plays to keep it close. And as a result, they're still in it. This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of it.
The feed to Johnson. On the wing, Evans. Back to Johnson. And it's Evans in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. The 3. Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Get the ball inside.
From deep, Prince. Another miss by Prince. The Stars trail by 9. 3-on-3.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
Greg, they sure have. I mean, maybe it hasn't helped put them in front, but they're clearly better off playing up-tempo basketball.
He kicks to Towns. Back to Prince. Drills the elbow jumper. Prince has got 12 points in just the second half.
Timeout Stars.
We're starting to feel it from deep. Let's tighten up our pressure on the perimeter and make those looks tougher to get. We're going to give up the drive, but we have to rotate on the weak side to get there.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we could add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Another miss by Prince.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's Azania. He's guarded by Russell. From 11 feet away. Tries again. It's rebounded by Towns.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front. And pulled out all the stops to fight his way inside, but the D just was not giving in.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
Timeout Stars. All right, fans, get loud for your elite dance crew.
Here's Azania, guarded by Prince. Out to the right wing. From downtown, the rebound by Prince.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Out of bounds, the Stars will take possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the court.
So the Elites win it.
I can't.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He's not always known to make the big headlines or get a lot of media attention, but he does make the big plays, and he made them throughout this one. What'd you think, Shaq?
Well, as Dr. O'Neal predicted, I knew he'd be the star of the Rising Stars Challenge this year. Total talent on the floor, but this kid stole the show with the display he put on.
His work distributing the basketball was tremendous. Always had his head up, looking to create easy.
And that wraps up our coverage of the Rising Stars game here on 2K Sports. For Kenny the Jet and Shaquille O'Neal, and